Hey y'all, it's January the 14th, 2018, and y'all want to holler at y'all again about aspects to be considered during what I describe as a musical revolution. A very small part of it, but a significant part of it would be the Caitlin Nicole Davis musical initiative. I want to address certain details, all right, to maybe make it seem more real in people's minds. I understand that the majority of people who are watching these videos, they might think, oh, well, this is fantastical thinking. This is kind of gibberish, all right, in a sense, because they might understand that what I'm talking about right now is not taking part in the music industry, if you will, in the words of Conor McGregor and his folks. It's not taking part in the music industry. Right? It is taking over the music industry, and it will happen. Right? Thing is, with or without me, it really doesn't matter. All right, it's going to happen. The thing is, I feel like I want to go ahead and take advantage of it. Musical renaissance was taking place. All right, I want to be a part of it, a part of this thing that is going to happen irregardless, sooner than later. And I know it's a concept a lot of people find is impossible, because the reason is because we've been lied to for most of our lives. Most of the stuff that we know is the lies, all right, restricting us from what we could have, all right. But we don't think about it because we've been taught that this is how things go, such as the music industry. We've been taught that this is how things are, and this is how they run. No, it isn't. All right? Not today. It's 2018. It's actually a little bit different. Going through a musical renaissance. And like I said, there's many aspects on the internet, especially, that you can see right now, that totally prove that what I'm talking about is happening irregardless of whether or not I do anything. All right? I'm just only describing it and taking part in what is a revolution in which we do take over. And like I said, it's not about me. It'll never be about me or any sort of individual. It's about us, the forgotten, those who ain't listened to. All right, we're tired of not being listened to. All right, we want to talk to all the artists that we know. All right, we want to jam out with them and live wonderful lives. All right, with all sort of joy and music in them. That's what we want. All right, we're going to have it. In fact, people have been working on that for a long, long time. Like I said, decades. All right. Might as well say the musical revolution really, really started taking off when the internet even hit our fingertips, right? That's when it really started taking off. Like I said, you know, there's any number of children and poor people out there who can afford all sort of musical software, maybe even steal it and get musical software and make music all day if they want to. It's a very autistic thing in a sense with a lot of people. They really get into it. It's a lot of therapy involved in it. Not only that, they can reach people and they can share with people information. They can share with them their stories, all right, in a way that was never, ever possible yet on earth. It's 2018. We're going through a renaissance right now. I'm only talking about merely taking part in it and taking advantage of it, all right, and thereby launching Caitlin Nicole, a music initiative in which it takes everybody and turns them into stars. It takes the sky and it pulls it down to the ground. Now everybody's stars now, all right, slowly and surely. Probably not even slowly. Probably it's going to take off, all right. And there's many different aspects that I already got floating around in my head in regards to the Caitlin Nicole Davis initiative. All right, there's many, many aspects, and I feel like not only will they benefit the heck out of us, not only will they benefit the heck out of Caitlin Nicole Davis's memory, because everybody will know her name and her story, and understand how she felt about music and the healing power of music, and that we have everything, all sort of technology. We have what it takes to take the music industry as we know it, put it in the garbage can, and then light a fire on that garbage can. All right, we got a new music industry now. Now we're talking about a world in which everybody gets all sort of unlimited free music, unlimited free music for free, All right, we're talking about that. We're talking about where, maybe people, because they got unlimited free music, maybe their money frees up. Maybe they can go to concerts every other weekend or something like that. Really, really enjoy themselves. All right. There's all sort of ways, like I said, for artists to make money. All sort of ways. The record companies, in effect, what they've been doing is holding artists back. What you have to understand in brief is that the people who really get paid in music are not the artists. That's what you need to understand right now. The people who really, really, really get paid in music do not play instruments. You understand? They're moving around big money. It's called record companies, and they're holding us back. All right, so think about that. Take them out of the equation completely. Do you understand what kind of money gets freed up? All sort of money. You understand that the economy is kind of in an upkick right now. You understand that if everyone had complete, totally free music, we would all be balling out of control. We'd have a little bit more money to know what to do with. We'd be winning and winning and winning until we get tired of winning, all right? And even then, we'd just win just to go through the motions of it, all right? So this is basically what I'm describing. A lot of benefits. Like I said, artists and consumers will become one and the same, and basically they'll hang out with each other. Basically, they'll talk to each other all the time, get feedback. Basically, you know what I'm saying? A world of pleasures, musical pleasures that we never experienced before. That's what I'm explaining is going to happen in general, as it pertains to the musical renaissance taking place right now. All right. So, for a moment, I want to describe part of what will be, I imagine, pretty soon here in the future. It's the Caitlin Nicole Davis initiative. Part of it is going to be something. I don't know if it'll be exactly like it, probably not, but something like an American Idol. You understand that the American Idol on television is one of the last things that even gets ratings on television. Nobody even cares, but when it comes to American Idol, people are pretty interested in it, and you couldn't blame them. Why wouldn't you be interested in it? Right? People singing and stuff, people sharing their emotions. Of course you're going to like American Idol. For all the ladies out there and stuff like this, of course you're going to like American Idol. It's wonderful. It's a wonderful thing, but it's part of a system which, like I said, is obsolete now. We don't need it no more. In fact, we don't want it no more. There's a lot of people, most people out here don't want it no more. So, even though there are people who enjoy American Idol, and I can't blame them, I don't see how you could blame them. You understand? We're talking about something that's in a way similar, but actually much, much more beyond. Like, for example, like I said, I've come in contact with over half a dozen just already within hours, over a half a dozen artists, right, who do great work and put it on YouTube. It's well documented that they've done great work. All right. So as time goes on, me personally, I'll come more into contact with all these artists. All right. Start developing just communication with them. All right. I'll get to know, what's their new stuff that they're going to be putting out, all sort of stuff. Like I said, is many, many more people than you would even imagine have wonderful talents, have something that they could share that you're going to love. All right. So in the midst of all this discovery that's going to take place, I imagine that we'll take an American Idol type situation in which all these people really do have talent. I'm talking about hundreds. I already got over 100 right now within a day. All these people that got talent, they all deserve some time to get acknowledged and looked into, and there will be a lot of networking systems created in order to make sure that that happens, and that's facilitated. The attention and the fun and the benefits will be had by all, from the top artists down to people just starting out today. All right, they'll all gain benefits and they all gain attention due to the networking that will develop organically, whether I have anything to do it or not. It's gonna happen. All right. So the Caitlin Nicole Davis initiative will do a lot of things to include kind of an American Idol type situation in which we find people, all sort of people that American Idol just can't keep up with. Perhaps it'll be a regional thing. And regions will compete after a while, or who knows all the different ways in which artists will come together and spread their messages, spread their awareness. All right. I imagine American Idol type situations for even individual tiers of level, maybe American Idol type situations for those who literally just began, right? And you can see in these, especially the children out there who maybe they just began, they don't have the practice, they don't have the experience to be up on the American Idol stage. No, they don't, but they still do have the potential. All right, so even for the bottom tier of people just beginning, they could have an American Idol type situation that could easily be facilitated anywhere here on YouTube. It would not take that much effort. After a while, you know, you start to gain full cooperation from low-level artists hearing about the Caitlin Nicole Davis initiative, thinking to themselves, you know, maybe I've been too embarrassed to go to my music class and sing. Maybe I'm too embarrassed to do that, but I can do that on a camera, and people will notice it over in this initiative. All right, so we'll probably start getting emails and stuff with people just submitting, and we'll notice all sort of people on the internet who have that potential that can be developed into something very beneficial, not only for them in their lives, but for people who also are around them and want to hear their message. All right, it's a connectivity that's never been done before. All right. It's all sort of benefits that never have been had before. And we could do it for each tier. Have an American Idol type situation where people of any skill, of any talent, all sort of different variations can get noticed all at the same time, and things of this nature. Networks will be built that'll be so just so intricate. It'll be so that everybody will basically be connected to everybody else musically, if simply they want to join the musical renaissance that's taking place, and we might as well take advantage of it. All right, so that's one of the aspects of that initiative. I want to holler at y'all. That should be coming fairly soon. The wheels are already turning. Now, right now, I have the rest of this week off from work, any kind of work. But after that, I should be working and stuff. So hopefully I plan to set things in motion, build a sort of a foundation right now into which all these musical dreams that we can have will be realized. We will not even need the Disney Channel, things of this nature. We'll take over, and we'll do it laughing and giggling and having the time of our lives, y'all, even in the tribulation. And we're balls deep, y'all. It's January the 14th, 2018, and I will holler at y'all a little bit later.